This is the new era of BJJ.
Gentlemen, welcome to the UFC.
After years of BJJ orgs trying to make Jiu-Jitsu mainstream, the UFC might have just pulled it off with one move. They used the same formula that saved the UFC in 2005. Reality show, insane subs, drama, and a belt that's cool if you're a 12-year-old. In this video, we're diving into how UFC BJJ actually works, why they picked these fighters, what they got paid, how XMartial ended up in the middle of it, and whether this is the future of grappling or just really good marketing. So, first, let's understand how UFC BJJ actually works. UFC BJJ is the UFC's brand new take on Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, but they're not just filming dudes rolling on a gym mat. They turned it into a full-blown show. Here's how it worked. 2 weight classes, 155 pounds and 170 pounds. 8 fighters in each division. They all live and train together. They compete in a series of matches, not a one-night tournament. Each match is 3 rounds, 5 minutes each. Judges score it using the 10-point must system, just like MMA. That means they judge based on subs, aggression, and control, not on who cuddled the longest. And here's the twist. They fight in a pit.
This is crazy.
A pit with sloped walls like someone watched The Dark Knight Rises and took notes. There's no points, no advantages, and absolutely no stalling. It's high-paced, aggressive grappling that actually looks good on camera, finally. And between fights, there's coaching, training footage, and just enough reality TV spice to keep even your non-BJJ friends interested. Honestly, it kinda slaps. So, why these fighters? Was it just skill? Not entirely. Sure, a lot of them are killers. But here's the deal. They weren't just picked for technique. They were picked for energy, storylines, and entertainment value.
Let's go, boys!
The UFC didn't want a bracket full of quiet killers. They wanted people who could scrap and sell the scrap. They chose fighters who bring heat on the mat and on camera. Because it's 2025, and now, Jiu-Jitsu isn't just a sport, it's content. All right, let's talk about what everyone's secretly thinking, the money. Because this ain't your average BJJ tournament where you pay $125 to compete, win 5 matches, and walk away with a fruit snack and a good job, bro, from a purple belt. This is UFC BJJ. And for once, grapplers actually got paid. The exact numbers haven't been officially released, but here's what's been reported. Top-level athletes like Mikey Musumeci were already pulling $50,000 performance bonuses in one championship, and likely brought home a 6-figure check for UFC BJJ. For guys like Andrew Tackett and Carlos Henrique, possibly in the $100,000 to $150,000 range. Even the undercard fighters reportedly made between $2,000 and $6,000, which is still more than most tournaments pay their winners. With numbers like that, it's clear the game is changing, not just for athletes, but for the brands backing them. That's where XMartial come in.
Yeah, it's rewind time.
Before UFC BJJ ever aired, we were already deep in the scene, backing PGF Season 6, sponsoring Team XMartial, and watching our guys run through the competition. And then what happens? 4 of the PGF standouts get the call to UFC BJJ. 3 of them straight from Team XMartial. David Asare, Jabroni, Elijah Carlton, and Nathan Haddad. It wasn't planned. We just happened to be working with the right people at the right time. But what's more interesting than how we got here is where all this could be going. Is this the future of grappling or just smart marketing? UFC BJJ isn't traditional. It's produced, edited, built for a wider audience. If it keeps going this way, with storytelling, high-level talent, and visibility, this could be more than a cool experiment. It could be the start of something much bigger. UFC didn't just run a show. They opened a door for athletes, for coaches, and yeah, for the brands that have been here the whole time. We're proud to be part of that shift, quietly doing the work, supporting the athletes, and building from the ground up. If this is where grappling is going, we're ready. Hit subscribe, drop your take in the comments, and check out our PGF Season 6 recap, the real start of this story, right here.